Hi guys, this is your girl Silva and this is an open house in Norwalk. Today it will not only be an open house time, but it will be time to learn how do we price a home in today's market, how do we negotiate, especially when we're representing both the seller and the buyer, because after the open house is done, I will be meeting a buyer for this property, working on an offer, and at the same time I represent the seller. So here is what we do, and in the meantime I would like to show you a little bit about this beautiful, gorgeous property. Look at this. They did such a great job. I sold this property to my clients about 4 years ago, and since then they have updated everything in this property. The recessed lights, the crown moldings. They added this insert into this fireplace, which saves you so much from buying oil, because the room temperature here is like as if we are in Sahara right now. I have been there, by the way, many months ago. This is a 5-bedroom home. Initially it was a 6-bedroom house, but they converted one of the 6-bedroom downstairs into an entertainment place, which I will show you how it looks. And this particular room here, which is the formal dining room, I'm having guests. I'll be with you in a minute. And here I am after speaking with 2 other couples, back to our conversation about pricing and negotiations. The whole process of purchasing is based on emotion. And I oftentimes need to advise my clients to take the emotion out of the equation and at the same time listen to their gut's feeling. And sometimes this is super difficult to do, because on one side you need to get excited, you need to prepare for the best, attract the best. In order to attract the best, you need to think the best. Your thoughts are going to create what is going to happen next. And at the same time, you should not be that excited that if things don't go the way you expect it, are going to create this atmosphere of disappointment. Because as we know, the way we set our expectations high, we can easily get disappointed when what we expect doesn't happen. So here is the deal. In order for you to make your decisions in real estate as a buyer or as a seller, the first thing you need to know is to know your numbers and to know your market, and to base your expectations not on thin air, not on what you heard on the news, not on what's out there in the media. Base it on facts and data. Ask your agent the right questions. Do the research locally. Every market is local. So whatever happens here in Connecticut cannot be relevant to what happens over there in Florida or over there in California. We're totally different markets, totally different markets. So what I usually do when I prepare my clients for making any decisions about price reductions or putting an offer, negotiating, the first thing I do is to show them the market. And as you all know, when I do open houses, I bring with me my Bible. This is my real estate Bible, all right? So we're in a 450 to 500 price range, and I have printed all the single family homes, the sales market within 6 months, in Norway. So based on what we see here, when we put this property on the market 2 weeks ago, we only had 6 properties in this price range. And now we have 15. We have more properties on the market for sale in this price range, which means higher number of competitors out there. We need to study how they appear on the market and how we compare to them. And I have to tell you, in this price range, we are the only property on the market with 5 bedrooms. Everything else is 4, 3, 2. We have 4 bedrooms, one on the lower level, so this is the 5th one in the lower level. Initially there were 6, but they turned one of the lower level bedrooms into an entertainment center with another fireplace over there, which is wood burning fireplace, and it has its separate entrance and it has a full bath. So we have 1 full bath on each floor, and all of them on the 2nd and on the 3rd floor, on the 2nd level, on the 3rd level. So in other words, on the main level and on the 2nd, the upper level, we have bathrooms that are fully updated. Just the one on the lower level is not completely updated. And the next part of the equation is to look at how many sold within 6 months, 64. It means that the market is moving here in this area very rapidly. Under deposit we have 6, which means that the buyers' financing already cleared and they're getting ready to close, and 20 properties in this price range got accepted offers within the past month, let's say, which and we are not one of them. We actually got a full price offer, but the buyer changed their mind. So sometimes and oftentimes we witness weird things happening in the market, but we cannot let this actually affect how we make our decisions and what's going to happen next. In the meantime, I will give you a tour around. This is obviously one of the bedrooms, which is used as a kids' playroom. The other bedroom is for the family member or someone visiting. This is the updated bathroom with an updated vanity. They just asked me if the window, if the mirror is going to be included. I believe so. And then my clients put these shower doors. Should I go upstairs or downstairs? Let's go downstairs first. This is the entertainment center that they arranged. This originally was a bedroom, which they converted into an entertainment center with a bar and a second wood burning fireplace. Here is the laundry room and access to the garage. And then from here you can actually reach the 5th bedroom on the lower level with the full bath, which with a separate entrance makes room and convenience for multiple ways of using this space. And now I will go upstairs and show you the other 2 bedrooms. This house is meticulously maintained. So this is the master. All the windows in the house are brand new. And there is light, central light on the ceiling of each and every room, which is not common for our area here. And I would like to mention, this shower door was also put from my clients. The vanities are new. And this is the children's room, which they outgrew, so they will need to move to a larger property. And this is the reason that they're selling, because the family outgrew the space and the house doesn't serve the purpose for this particular family anymore. And this furniture over there is handmade. The property is fully fenced. It is so beautiful, I just don't want to leave. Beautiful, squeaky clean, so much light and so much detail here, and love, I wanted to say. It just feels like positive, good energy and vibes and love. Someone asked me what are they keeping here behind these doors. I'm going to show you. It's actually where my clients keep the alcohol. Everyone left. But everything in this house is just so neat. So neat and so clean. They got it here, this space, and they put insulation, they put the crown molding, and here are all the updates, a list of all the updates that we offer to everyone who is interested. So back to our pricing, how we price the properties. These are the properties that went under binder. We need to take a close look and see why the buyers preferred one of these properties instead of putting an offer on ours. Oftentimes, people, before they actually talk about price and look at a property, where is the first place that they go? Zillow, of course. But we all know that Zillow is just a zestimate, and they agree that it's just a zestimate. It's not based on tax data, it's not based on tax record. They draw a circle around the subject property, and whatever is in the neighborhood in terms of price, this is how their algorithm is deciding on price. And that's why, depending on the other properties in the neighborhood and their pricing, and whenever they draw the circle around it, is showing either higher price that the tax record would support or lower price. Like, for example, if you are in $1 million neighborhood, your price is going to be skewed up, and vice versa. And Zillow doesn't take into consideration all the updates, as an appraiser is going to give you credits for all the work that you put into property, for all the updates. They're going to compare your property that is supposed to be appraised to 3 other properties in the same area that are similar to this one. In terms of style, they are going to take into consideration the backyard. Like, for example, all the patios here are brand new. And it cannot be compared and given the same credit if everything is to be updated. So they're looking for 3 similar properties to this one that are already sold. They are supposed to be sold within 6 months, which is the old rule. Right now, with the situation of pandemics, they don't even go out 6 months. They go 3 months out, and they have a sufficient amount of inventory to compare to, because the market here sold like crazy. So I just had 7 couples, and some of them from New York. I had to educate them also on how to get pre-approved, because some of them are pre-approved with the broker in New York. All the laws are different, and market is different, communication is different, if you wish, between the way New York does business with regards to real estate and the way Connecticut does business with regards to real estate. It is super important to have someone local look into your financing opportunities, because on the listing site, agents are going to look at who you are pre-approved with, and they're going to be oftentimes reluctant to work with someone who is pre-approved. So they may be reluctant to work with someone pre-approved out of state, because you really need to see this person who is working with you. You need to be able to talk to them. You need to be able to know that they are local, that they are reputable, that like for example, I have been doing this for over 15 years, and I always recommend the same people who have been in this business on the mortgage side or on the banking side like for over 20-25 years. What does it tell you? You can trust these people and you know that they can deliver. Same thing with the attorneys. You would like for them to pick up the phone and they know each other, and then communication is just a matter of a few minutes of an update, rather than working with an attorney from out of state and then rely on UPS and FedEx to deliver some minimal changes that could be actually done very quickly, because people here, they just don't, they know each other and they pick up the phone and they do it in a very easy way and manner. I'm not saying anything bad for anybody out of state. It's just about a matter of convenience, knowledge. You would like also the appraiser to be local. You would like to work with professionals who are local and who will give you the best service that you deserve. So back to negotiations and making decisions when it comes to a real estate transaction. I always advise my clients, listen to your gut's feeling once you know your data and facts, and then take the emotion outside of the equation. It is super important, because at the end of the day, it is a business decision. Yes, is it important how you feel in the property? This is the number one reason that you're putting the offer. Oftentimes, if you wait to sleep on it, you may actually never sleep in it, because right now I had 7 couples, and I shouldn't say couples because they're groups of people and family members, or in any way. It was like 7 groups of people super interested in this property. One of them is already working on putting an offer on it. So on the buyer side, you don't have time in this market. The clock is ticking. On the seller side, it depends on how motivated and how quickly you want things to happen. I can show you properties that were listed at $450 and sold for $75. All right, so the lower you price it, sometimes below market, the greater the chance to attract more offers and create this auction effect is the greater. All right, but in any case, take the emotion outside of the equation. Have your feelings there under control. And at the end, it is a business decision. Are we going to lower the price? Yes, if we are in a hurry and we're in a rush. On the other hand, I looked at all these 15 properties that are in this price range, and our listing is the only one with 5 bedrooms. Everything else is 4 bedrooms, 3, even 2. Okay? So it's a matter of just taking a deep breath and just waiting for another week, and then perhaps we can make any decisions for making any changes. I hope and I trust this was useful information for you, and it was a pleasure to share my open house with you. I like all your comments and excitement after you have watched my open house videos. It's every Sunday, guys. If you would like to be a top producer, you need to put the time and work into it and put the word out there. This is what I like to do. I would like to educate my clients and my future clients, my friends and family, because I am experienced agent. At this moment and point of time, I can very self-confidently say that I am an expert in what I do, very versed in real estate when it comes to put numbers and negotiations together. When I advise my clients, I believe that I'm giving them the best advice that could be out there. So please feel free to leave any comments below. Give me your feedback. I'm always open to listen, and give me some likes. Give me some love. Subscribe for my channel. I look forward to see you in my next video. Thank you so much. Much love to you, and I'll see you soon.